Hello guys, it's Shark121 bringing in more Dragon Age Origins. I know it's been a little while, but as you can probably tell, I've been spending a lot of time playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I've been having a super hard time trying to put that game down, but I figured I need a little break from that, so let's go to the old Dragon Age game and a couple other things. But beyond that, we're going to jump back into this, and we're going to venture out to Redcliffe. Alright, let's do it. Now, for Redcliffe, we want to bring Alistair for sure. And I'm thinking... Now, I did play this beforehand already, but my recording messed up. Shocker, right? But I don't know, huh? It's actually, you know what? I think I'll probably end up bringing be another rogue, but
indeed.
I'll bring Liliana, and I also want to bring. See, I don't know if I should bring Sten or Morgan. Let's bring Sten, just because I want to get a little more variance. The big difference between the two here is just Liliana and not Morgan. That's whom I picked last time, but I think we'll go with that. Seems like a good choice. Let's do it. If it's a bad choice, we'll find out. Alright, so here we go with the world map, so we can go just about anywhere we want, but I've already decided I want to go to Redcliffe first, see what's going on there. So, let me see, Redcliffe Village, fishing village on the shores of Lake Callahan. So, let's get a move on and see what the hell's going on. Looks like we're gonna have a mid-battle, though, first. Shocker, right? But these are gonna happen a lot more frequently, too, and there's traps everywhere.
It's a trap, as you said. Look there, another trap.
Check. There you go. It's so weird coming back to this as opposed from uh-oh. I just okay. I think I can't heal right now. Yep. There we go. I'm Sten.
As you said.
Are we good? Alright, get up me. Oh, it's the bumpers. There we go. Alright, so we'll give myself a quick injury kit. There we go. But yeah, right now, just coming back to this in terms of the combat is so weird. It's wildly different from Inquisition. I keep wanting to say 3, but that's not necessarily right. Good lord. Getting tons of experience for these freaking traps, though. Where? Oh. Good. There you go. Alright, so that's taken care of. Get Lock. Death Root. But, I mean, overall with Inquisition, I'm very pleased with it. Which I'm happy to say. I was afraid it might be worse than I was expecting. Not to say I was expecting it to be terrible, but I was just expecting it not to be as good, but it's really good. Hello, Redcliffe, you beautiful castle. You look...
Can we talk for a moment?
Sure.
I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Okay, no. What's on your mind?
I told you before how Al-Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Huh. I like that. It's just a funny option. Yeah, but I mean, the real genuine thing here is, doesn't that make you the heir to the throne?
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you?
I do.
I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaylin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
It's no big deal. Yeah, that's even a greater thing there. Does Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Maric's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
Let's see. Yeah, that's true. We can use that to our advantage, but I feel like that's almost a scummy thing to say. But so we'll go with this. You're the heir to the throne, then, even though we kind of already said that.
Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaylin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Although we are going to give him a little hard time about this. As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Yeah, come on, man. Can't not give you a hard time about it. Alright, so there we go. We just found out something pretty big importance with Alistair. That he does have some royal blood in him, so that'll come into play later. So for now, let's go see what this guy's standing on the bridge for. Thomas?
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying. We've no army to defend us, no Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead, and those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Of course. Definitely want to figure out what's going on here in Redcliffe. Man, this place looks crazy different, though, from Inquisition. I mean, it is a huge overhaul. Alrighty. Ban Tegan, where are you at, buddy? I got to talk to you.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Yeah. Let's see. You don't believe Logain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Logain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
Let's see. Yeah. You may have known my father, Tyrn Kuzland?
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Huh. What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh.
Zombies,
They
alright.
hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Logain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Logain without Arl Eamon.
Of course we'll help.
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
Sten? Okay, so obviously, since Sten disagrees, this is a chance that we'll lose some likeness with him. But thankfully we've got our persuasion up, so we can kind of deflect that some. So that's what we'll do. If there's a chance to rescue the Arl, we have to try.
Perhaps.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Tell me more about yourself.
This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think?
No.
We'll have to fight for our lives very shortly.
That's why we should get to know each other better. That way, in case I have to give your eulogy, I know who you were, that. And thus, I'd like to know something about you.
I suppose that's not too much to ask. I did not mean to be brusque.
Let's see, are you a skilled warrior?
Skilled enough to know there are many far better than myself.
That's actually good to know, honestly. What will you do if Arl Eamon is dead?
I don't know. If Connor lives, he'll be the Arl and I'll need to help him with it. If he's... well, I don't want to think about that.
Why have you stayed? Why didn't you just leave?
After the first attack, I wanted to go for help, but I couldn't just leave these people. The Bannon gear up to battle Logain, while Darkspawn loom to the south. Logain won't send anyone, so Redcliffe is on its own.
Oh, excuse me. Perhaps we should get back to the matter at hand.
Good, then my secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there.
I've got your secrets, don't worry about it. You have some of Arl Eamon's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
I do. The search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. That I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Okay, why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men in here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
Yeah. So what happens after this battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
What exactly are these things that attack the village, besides walkers, apparently?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries. All I know is these things don't fall easily. You hack them to pieces and still they come.
I should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Okay, so luckily we did end up getting some stint approval out of that. Thanks to us having that persuasive ability. Always love persuasive.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who
I didn't
you
get
are
your
a
name.
stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
Yeah, don't sweat it. I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you.
Let's hope.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
We'll get her blessings just for the hell of it. I would like your blessing, Mother.
Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
Sten's just like,
Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
Thanks. Make Liliana a little.
Returned yet?
They're gone, dear boy. Gone on a long trip.
When will they be back? I miss them.
Be brave, young man. Your parents would want that. We need you here to protect the rest of us. Yes?
I guess I can do that.
Yes, good lad. In the morning, we'll look for your parents. In the morning.
It's gonna be tough to talk to a kid about. Without, completely demoralizing him. Theater's calendar.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
Weird. That sound went really weird.
Good day.
Alright, well, can't talk to her. Jeddah?
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds?
Uh-huh.
My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jeddah?
I am. You've heard of me?
Well, your name floats above your head. Just a hunch. I guess I missed something in the prologue. Well, the prologue was really the beginning, but in the Korkari Wilds. Either way.
I'm sorry to burden you with my mourning. Maker be with you.
Alright. Caitlin.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone. I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Don't worry. I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him. I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just hope everything will be all right. So many have already died.
Yeah, unfortunately a few more might, but we'll help Redcliffe. We will. Yeah, it just seems like Redcliffe always gets the short end of the stick one way or another. Kinda sucks for him, but oh well.
What is that smell? Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish.
You know, we don't have the men we need. And then there's still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
Well, just looks here, right, Murdoch?
So you're the Grey Warden, are you?
Yep.
I heard they all died with the king.
Nope. You heard wrong.
So you say. A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference.
I got Qunari with me.
That much is clear.
We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Yeah, let's bolster his faith here. Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
That's so weird. Like, he had that nice, kind of soft voice, but then it just goes right back to the gruff. What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
What does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Huh. No, nobody else can do these repairs?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Well, hey. Is there anything else you need?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about Dwin.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
I want to discuss something else.
Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen?
Hey, I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Tell me about what's happened here.
Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul.
Awesome.
And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere, people dying. It was awful. Good thing Ban Tegan was here.
Huh. Do you know anything about Arl Eamon's illness?
No. I know the Alessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it. He was one of them.
Okay. Carry on then.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
I said have faith, damn it! Oh, we got some proof from Liliana. That's good. Alright, let's check this house over here. Caitlin's home. So, hopefully her little brother's in here. If not, well. When you approach the dresser, something moves inside. You hear a short, surprised intake of breath. And then, silence. Hello? Is someone in there?
Go away. This isn't your home.
A small human. I say burn it out.
Ah, what are you doing? All right, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
What's your name?
It's Bevan. My sister is Caitlin. She's probably at the Chantry looking for me.
Is this your house?
Yes. It was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said we have to move away if we survive.
Huh. So what were you doing in there?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Kid, apparently you don't know I'm a persuasive son of a bitch. Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Huh. Let's see. You know, I mean, while I was just a kid, I get it. So I kind of want to pat him on the back a little bit for being brave. You had the right idea. You are indeed very brave.
Thank you, sir. But the sword is too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as someone like you.
Where is the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Man, you really don't understand just how persuasive I can be, do you? But I could use that sword to help the village.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Cool. Just like that, we got access to a weapon. Love it. Alright, get those codec entries, second floor. Alright, what do we have here? Bookshelf. And the chest. The green blade. Let's see. A blade fashioned by the elves of long ago, this longsword has seen many battles over the ages. Its surface is smooth and strangely warm to the touch. Huh. Whoops, wrong one. Let's see if we can even wield that bad boy. Ah, fuck. Nope, I need some strength. Damn it. Well, in that case, where's Alistair? Looks, yeah. I'll give him that. There you go, buddy. Cool, so that's one thing we got knocked out of the way. Nice and easy. Found the brother. So now Caitlin will be rest assured with that at least, hopefully. And we can do something later with them in regards with the sword, so we'll do that. First, we got some other things to take care of here. Let's see, we got this general store. Let's see, a note. Tendered shopping list.